Jeez. I don't know. Oop. No, I don't need to see myself. I don't need to see a zombie. Snow! Throw the snow! Oh, this is the snow, this is clay. Throw the clay! Throw the clay instead! I don't care!
Home, no more home to me, whither must I wander? Hunger, my driver, I go where I must. Cold blows the winter wind over hill and heather. Thick drives the rain, and my roof is in the dust.
Hello, everybody! And let's try it again. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Wandering Miner. Now, if you notice, we are not where we were when we last left. Or are we? Actually, we are. As you can see, we're still exactly where we are. However, I decided to make myself a little defense shelter. Why, you might ask? Well, that's because today's episode is going to be a little different than it was in the previous episode. Because previously, when we started the Wandering Miner, I was just going to go under the assumption that I was just going to be able to do like I did previously in my practice playthrough and just take right off, just build a few items and then just go exploring. However, as I now realize, especially as far as I've gotten in my practice playthrough, that is not going to be the best option because we're going to constantly be running out of inventory space. And since we don't have bundles, the second best option, unfortunately, is shulker boxes. And the thing about shulker boxes is that it's going to take us a long time to get a shulker box. Okay, alright guys, so I didn't write this down, as you probably can tell. I'm literally just making this up as I go. But the thing about shulker boxes, which are boxes that you can craft that can basically give you 27 inventory slots in a single slot. So what I mean by that, if we go to our inventory, this whole inventory itself is 27 slots. But what a shulker box does is it allows you to have an entire inventory's worth of stuff in a single slot. So with six or seven shulker boxes, which is what I would prefer to be going after, we would be able to just have we have basically 7 inventories worth of stuff, all just in one area, and still have some stuff left over. Unfortunately, to get a shulker box means you have to beat the Ender Dragon, and that means you basically gotta beat the entire game. Yes, there is a way to beat that game. Yes, there is a way to beat Minecraft. There really is. Everyone says, there's no point of it. Well, actually, yes, you can beat the Ender Dragon, but there is a long process to get there. And so that's why I have decided I've done this at the wrong time, because now there's another alarm already. But that's why I have decided to just go ahead and write myself what I call a battle plan, which is just basically just a really long list of all the things that we would need to do in order to properly get to the Ender Dragon. And, it'd be best if I just read the list I made, because it'd make a lot more sense. On top of that, after that, I'm going to be talking about what I'm going to decide to do when I'm in an area like I am right now, where I'm just, make a small little safety defense perimeter when we're in the middle of nowhere, we don't have a bed, and we got to wait for night, which means we're going to have to wait about 10 minutes. So, last time I said, maybe I'll talk about Minecraft-related stuff, or we talk about personal stuff. But honestly, I've decided that I really want to talk about some really crazy dreams I had. And so, the basic, so that'll be the last half of this episode. The first half, the most major half of this episode, will be me talking about the battle plan, which is a 36-step battle plan. And I'm going to be standing over my microphone, so it might sound a little bit weird, but my apologies for that, but it's just the way my computer is set up, is on the lower end of my desk, on the right side, and I only have one monitor, and if I change, well, I have one monitor with only one slot, but the thing is, if I try putting in my HDMI switch, which allows me to switch between two different inputs, it won't work with the capture card. So I'm kind of just forced to just read it off my computer. So, and I can't really see through 8 things, and it'd just be better if I just stand up to do this. But anyway, so yeah, basically from now on, until we actually beat the Ender Dragon and get the stuff we need from the end, our mission, as it were, is basically I'm just going to have an objective in the description. Like I said, this is supposed to be a simple series where I'm not going to be having like the objective appear on screen or anything. But in the description of the video, I'll have what our current objective is. Plus, I'll also tell you at the beginning of the video. So our current objective for this video is to explain the battle plan and to go over dreams. Hopefully I can get it all done in one video. We'll see about that. But the best way to do that is just to get started. So let me go ahead, do 1 second, switch over to the battle plan itself. And now we're going to go step by step to the battle plan. So we're going to go from step 1 to step 36. And step 1, so basically this is all starting as we just generated a world. We're now in the spawn point. Step 1, if no sheep can be found, make an emergency pillar to prevent mobs from attacking us. Once we're able to get past that, we get past the night and our first day comes, or if we just don't find any sheep near us, we could also go hunting some spiders. But either way, we need to make a bed. So we will need wool, which, like I said, if we don't have sheets, we will use spiders for, and we need wood. And with that, we can make a bed, and then make a mini base around it, lighting it with torches. I'm also going to make a small side note to this particular objective, because, as I realized with my chest, I also kind of want to make like a double cobblestone wide wall, or double stone wide wall, little protection area around the chest, because creepers can come up and blow up your chest, and then it's a big process trying to put everything in, so it's just much easier to make a little defensive area. But anyways, that's objective 2, make bed and make a mini base around it. Objective 3, make a fishing pole and collect fish if water nearby. If cows or sheep, collect meat. So, I'm reading this basically the way I wrote it. Well, basically what that means is, first thing we want to do, for step 3, we make a fishing pole, and then we collect fish if we can find water. However, if there's cows or sheep, then we collect the meat instead. I guess I could just read it the way I wrote it, but I might have to explain a little bit more, what I'm talking about. Like I said, this wasn't my plan. I was just going to take right off, but I just figured it would be better if we just went, since we're going to have to go after those shulker box, just because otherwise I'm going to spend the entire time complaining about inventory. Then it's just better to just do everything in order and actually beat the Ender Dragon. Like I said, it's a big step. So anyways, that's step 3. Okay, from now on, I'm just going to read the way I wrote it. Step 4, seek out a cave and make stone tools. And seek out 1 stack's worth of iron, as well as redstone for a compass. If sugarcane is nearby, gather sand and sugarcane and bring it to base. Finding a place to plant it. Also, while mining, collect cobblestone to build a crop farm. That's important. And another thing I got to work on too is not just using cobblestone. There are plenty of other stones I can use, and I really should. I want to try making, every time I make a different building, I want to make it out of a different kind of stone. So, step 5. When cave exploration is done, go back to base and begin building crop farm. Use different materials for each building, like I just said. Step 6. Build a pure wheat farm, 12 rows long. Sounds like a lot, and it probably is a little bit more. Maybe I'll make less. I definitely won't make more. Maybe I'll make less. We'll see. But build a pure wheat farm for right now, 12 rows long. Then a separate crop farm for carrots, potatoes, melons, pumpkins, etc. Make a side farm on the side of one of these farms for sugarcane, if available. If bees are within Oh, yeah, that's step 7. Okay, so let me go over that. Step 6, build a pure wheat farm. Then a separate crop farm. It's part of the same step. Step 7, make a side farm for sugar cane on the side. Did that make any sense? Step 7, make a side farm for... Did I really say make a side farm on the side for a sugar cane? Okay, that I know what I... you're going to have to see that one because I did not write that very well. Anyways, step 8. If bees are within a 200 block radius, collect honeycomb from bees' nests, make a beehive, and plant it in a crop farm. Then bring 4 bees to the crop farm to make 2 baby bees, which will go to the beehive. Release the evolved bees back into the wild. In other words, long story short, make a crop farm. I already said make a crop farm. Long story short, make a bee farm. And I'm going to try different ways. Also, just for the sake of this, I just realized I'm going to keep changing my perspective just so you don't get kind of bored looking at the one thing all the time. But also something I want to point out too, this is not my actual character model I would base myself. This was actually something I was going to use for a music video, but unfortunately that kind of made its way. I used this character in the actual intro, so now this is going to be our character model, at least for this season. Maybe I'll change it over once we get to next season, and I can, we'll have a different intro, and I'll have a different character model then. But anyways, this is our character model. And I know it's a female character model. That's okay. I honestly like playing as female characters, especially if given a choice between a male character and a female character. I like playing as the female characters, probably because they just look better. They honestly look better than the men, but, that's a long story short, and I can really talk about that later, too. But, anyways, well, honestly, I don't know if you want to just look at me, look at this. We'll just keep looking. Maybe I'll turn around, Here, now we're looking over here. Anyways, so yeah, basically step 8, make a bee farm. Step 9, once crop farm is built, build a fence farm for sheep and cows. Note that's going to be an actual building. Make sure to keep them separate so you don't end up with having too many sheep. That's an important thing. I want to make sure I separate the cows and the sheep because you only really need like 12 cows to have enough, like almost unlimited wool, but let me try saying it again. You only need 12 sheep to have unlimited wool. And any more than that, then the sheep will just take forever to replenish the wools on them, which you could then shear off. So, again, a lot of this stuff will make a lot more sense when we actually do it, and I can actually explain it. But for right now, we'll just keep going. So, anyways, like I said, I'm going to try to keep going because, like I said, we only got an hour. This episode, I'm trying to get everything in by then. So, I'm apologizing it's coming out like this, but this is just the best it's going to be. You're going to have to accept it. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop apologizing. Just continuing on. Okay. Next, step 10, make a chicken farm. Important, because chickens will be necessary for not only meat, which we won't really use that, we have the other meat, and we'll have a lot of meat with the cow farm, but they're useful for feather and eggs. So even after we get all the feathers we need for arrows, they're still useful for eggs. Grow wheat from the crop farm, feed cows that multiplies, coal when there is too many for the given area. Basically, when we mean coal, just slaughter. Just get rid of all the extra ones we don't need. Make sure we always leave 2, though, because if we don't leave 2, then we're going to have to go out and search 2 more cows, and I don't plan on doing that. Step 12. That was step 11. Step 12. Get enough leather for leather shoes, horse armor, and enough books for an entire library. Usually your library is about 15 bookshelves long. I like making it 18 because I just think it looks better. But, that one's up to you. That's step 13. Oh, no, step 13. Make a sugar cane from far for paper to make books for a library. Step 14. Search diamonds and lava. Bring at least 1 water bucket for pouring lava to make obsidian. Step 15. Craft enchantment table. Make a full 15 bookcase library. It's actually going to be 18. And get enough XP to enchant fishing pole. At least for now. There's other enchantments we'll need. Step 16. Get at least one stack of food, iron armor, shield, and iron sword, and then create another portal. Also note, I don't know where I found about this later. We're also going to want to make ender chests at some point, because that's basically kind of like cloud storage. So we can set up the ender chest, at one location, make another chest at a different location, and then you still have the same items in that chest. So that's just something I found out later, and I don't know if I wrote down about it or not. We'll see, but I just kind of want to point that out. Okay, so step 17. Go to the nether portal and find a good location to mine for ancient debris. Once found, go back and make enough beds to fill up a large chest. Then go back to the nether and place beds in a large chest in another mining area. Return to the overworld, mine for netherite, getting enough to make a lodestone. Okay, I think that was returned in the nether. Okay, that step 18 was kind of screwed up. Okay, so that was 17. Step 18, return to the nether, mine for netherite. Well, I'll show you how to do that. Getting enough to make a lodestone, as well as enough netherite ingots to upgrade a full set of diamond armor. And we actually would have to mine for ancient debris. We won't instantly get netherite. We'd have to mine for ancient debris to make netherite. So, gotta clarify that. Again, you'll see all this when we get around to it. So, this is just a basic overview right now. Step 19. Go back to the overworld. Make enough chickens to make enough feathers for 2 stacks of arrows. Also make both a bow and a crossbow. Step 20. Go back to the nether and deactivate nether portal. It's important to do that. You want to, when you're in the nether, because we're going to make another nether portal, and we don't want to come back to the same nether portal. Because that's what will happen, is we make another portal somewhere, we come back, we go and make it overworld, we'll end up in the overworld somewhere else, but if we go back into the second nether portal we make, we're going to go back to our first one. And then we're going to lose where we are. And that's important because the next part is then go find another portal. The next part says then go and find another fortress. Once another and make another portal there. Then another fortress is found. Well, okay, let me try reading all that. Then go and find another. We see this would be a lot easier if I just read what I wrote. Then go and find another fortress. Once another fortress is found, locate a blaze spawn point. Once that is found, make another nether portal nearby and make a small base at the resulting overworld spawn. Note: only fish and collect materials. No farm making. I did that in my practice playthrough when I arrived in my second nether portal, my second overworld spot, is I made this gigantic farm, and I never ended up coming back to it, so it was just a big waste of time. I don't want to do that during this one. Not during this Let's Play. Step 21. If blaze spawn is left Step 21. If the blaze spawn point is left uncovered, cover it and make a safe zone. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we actually get there. Near the spawn point. I'll explain more of that when the time comes. I really should just be reading what I wrote. Then defeat enough blazes to collect 64 blaze rods. 32 of them will go into making blaze flames, and the other 32 will be left to making eyes of ender for ender pearls, as well as for. Then collect another 80 remaining ender pearls to find stronghold. Okay, so basically, well that kind of goes into the next. We'll just go straight into the next objective. Because, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So, okay, so back to 21. Make 32, the other 32 will be left to make eyes of ender for ender pearls. Then, step 22, find a warp forest and create a new nether portal, making another small base again. Go back to the nether and create a battle zone, borrowing that one applicable, or when we actually get around to it. Defeat enough Endermen. Step 23. Defeat enough Endermen for 100 Ender Pearls. Gonna take a while, but we can do it. Go back to Overworld and make an Ender Chest. And again, this is not going to be a define all. We will see like what the bare minimum is we're gonna need. If we can get away with only having to get away with maybe like 80 or 60 Ender Pearls, then so be it. But right now, I just want to make more than enough because I don't know how many Ender Pearls we're gonna have to use in order to get to another by stronghold. So hopefully it won't have to be 100 the next go around, but Step 24. Make a new room and make a brewing station. Step 25. Create a phantom trap. More on that later. 26. Defeat enough phantoms to make slow-flowing potions to fill a large chest. 27. Get diamonds for diamond armor, then upgrade to netherite armor, as well as weapons and pickaxe. Step 28. Get enough XP to enchant netherite armor and weapons. Important one is feather falling for boots. Step 29. Create enough bread, pumpkin pies, and baked potatoes to fill up 6 slots in inventory. I'm going to kind of challenge, because I could just use regular meat when it comes to fighting the Ender Dragon, but I want to kind of challenge myself to use everything but meat, and to see if I can actually beat the Ender Dragon with just, like, baked potatoes and pumpkins and pies and bread, and stuff like that. So, Step 30. Locate a stronghold as well as an end portal room, and make storage chests surrounding it. Step 31. Set a lodestone near the entrance to said stronghold. Step 32. Move all weapons, food, snowplow, lotion, and obsidian to chests in the Ender portal room, or the portal to the end portal room. I don't think I read it. Try that one more time. Step 32. Move all weapons, food, slow-falling potions, and obsidians to chests in the end portal room. So that's basically, long story short, that's the room with the portal leading to the end, which is like where we fight the Ender Dragon. Step 33. Make sure we set up a bed near a portal room, then sort inventory, and head into Nether portal. No. Okay, step 33. Make sure we set up a bed near a portal room, then sort inventory, and head into Nether portal. Immediately make a safe zone out of obsidian using small base method we have been using for the whole Let's Play at this point. I'm going to turn around because I have it. Here's the door! And, alright, step 34, make and fight the Ender Dragon. Wait, that's not what I meant to say. Yeah, we're still recording. Okay, going back to the thing. Okay, step 34, fight and defeat the Ender Dragon. 35, once back in the game, go into the end and search on the end sitting, finding shulker boxes and elytra. 36, step 36, return to overworld, go to spawn, and head out in one direction. Continue on run on... Oh wait. Step 36, return to overworld, go to spawn, and head out just constantly going in one direction, always on the move. Continue in this fashion until we run out of allotted space on our little storage drive that we have. Repeat pot, and then from that point on, it'll just be repeating this whole 36-step process every time after we... So basically what's going to happen, we're going to go through this entire process one time, then we're going to go and just search out this map, just searching everything out until we run out of our storage space that we have available on the PS4, Xbox One, whatever. And then once we do that, or we get to a certain number of seasons, but once we do that, we're going to start it all over again in a brand new seed. And hopefully the more times we do it, we'll find more shortcuts so it'll be shorter. Oh, and here's a kind of side note that I should put down, because this is kind of funny that I even tried this, but I'm pretty sure other people have tried this too, from what I've seen. But when returning to a spawn point from the Nether, do not try to bring a horse back through the Nether, because it's just a waste of time. I tried doing this. I tried going from the overworld, from my portal in the overworld, my first... Okay, so I was in the overworld. I was at, let's just say, Nether portal point B. It was at Nether portal B. I was at the other one, and I was trying to go to my first one that's actually in the Nether. So I took my horse in the Nether, and I thought I could get it all the way to the other end. I got about halfway, and then the horse died. So it was just ended up wasting the time. So... And I also made a note that once I get all the blaze rods and ender pearls, just go back to the overworld and find your spawn base, which at this point it will be our spawn base, through the overworld. It'd be a lot longer journey, but darn, it'd be a lot easier too. Okay, so now that we've gotten that whole thing out of the way, got done in about, let's say, 20 minutes, which is a little bit faster than I thought. I thought it was just going to take the whole entire time. Now we can go ahead and talk about the dreams portion. So, basically, what I've decided to do is, as I said before, and as long as I don't get attacked while doing this, when I'm gonna run into, well, let's say we're exploring right now. We don't have a base, we don't have a base. We don't have a bed with us, and all of a sudden it's getting night. We make a quick little shelter like this, hide ourselves in, and then we're gonna have to wait 10 minutes for the nighttime to pass. This might happen from time and again, and if it does, then I would decided that what I really want to do is just tell you about some really wacky dreams I had, and that's where we're going to talk about some. And now I'm just going to go over a couple of reasons why people don't usually talk about. Okay, let me try saying that. So basically, now that's what this next little portion is going to be about. Is about the dreams and why people don't usually talk about their dreams, as well as a few rules if you want to share your own. So number one point I have why people don't usually talk about their dreams. Okay. So our first point I want to go over, let me try saying that. The first point I want to go over is why people don't usually talk about their dreams. And that's mostly from what I've seen, especially in regular TV shows all the time, is that most people's dreams are really bland. Like, most people don't really have that super exciting dreams. Like, I can think of multiple TV shows where, like, the characters' dreams is basically just the characters living their normal life, and then, like, at the very end of the dream, one semi-crazy thing happens, or maybe their character turns into a dark figure or something, and then that's it. And that's not exciting. Nobody wants to talk about that. But me, on the other hand, but with that, okay, hang on, sorry. But with that said, see, this would be a lot. This is where doing this, being able to just do a regular editing, right, be able to edit out a lot of this parts, but whatever, this is just the way I've decided to do it, so you're gonna get everything. This is exactly why, like, if I'm reading off a script, why a normal, like, even if I had, like, just a couple paragraphs to read, could take a couple of hours, because it just takes a while to read, no matter how well I have it written down. It's just, like, actually executing the reading can take a long time. But basically, as I said, for our first point, is that a lot of people don't want to talk about dreams because most people's dreams are really bland. And most TV shows I've seen pretty much represent that. Although there have been 2 TV shows I think that can have shown what an actual vivid dream might look like. So that was actually step 3, was say how my dreams are a nightly version of Pearl's dream, where it's just the most unexplainable, weirdest things happens. They have almost no explanation. And then they just instantly shift to another part. Like, these super crazy things will happen in my dreams, and then I just go on to the next part of my dream with no explanation. It just happens. So, alright. So, one last thing I kind of want to talk about is that, because after I share some of my dreams, some of you may want to share with me some of your dreams. And I actually would love to be able to share some of your random dreams, too. But there are a few rules. The number one rule, or the number one suggestion I make, is that when you have a dream that you really want to share, write it down as soon as you wake up from it. I don't care if you write with pen or paper, or you do what I do, is just grab your phone and just jot down a note about the dream. But either way, you want to write it down as soon as you have the dream, because you will forget. Believe me, you will forget if you try waiting till later to write it down, and then you'll be trying to recall what the part of dreams, and you can only think of like 1 or 2 characters, and that's basically what most people hear when they hear people talking about their dreams. They hear about like 1 or 2 random characters they can't even describe because it's been so long, because they didn't write it down, and then people just lose interest and they go away. So that's the first suggestion. The first rule number 1, make sure it must be a very vivid dream. I don't want to just have a dream where you were just like walking in the mall with your friend, or you're watching a movie with your friend, something you do in your normal day, and then all of a sudden, my friend turned into a chicken face or something like that. But that's it, No, you just wait till you see some of my dreams I'm talking about, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I just don't want, your everyday life dreams with one slightly different thing. That's not enjoyable to talk about, and would not be something worth sharing. Rule number two: dreams should go. Oh, rule number two: dreams should be, for the most part, unexplainable. You shouldn't be able to simply look at it and go, "Oh, it just means you're anxious," is all. Like I said, I'm gonna have to explain a couple of my dreams to really see what I'm talking about. But basically, what it means is that you shouldn't be like, I was having I was talking to, in my dream, I was talking to a banker, and the banker said, "We're going to foreclose on your house." And, then I woke up and I looked at my foreclosure notice or something like that. It was something that's super explainable, then, it's not really a really scary, super dream. It's just like, oh, you're just scared about your, house getting closed, or you're just scared about your health, or it's just that. It's very obvious. You don't share something that's just super obvious what it is and we can be explained away. It's just that super creepy, unexplainable stuff. That's the stuff I really feel like sharing. And rule number 3: shared dreams should have the whole story, at least 90% of it. I don't want you guys sharing me a dream of, like I said, with just your everyday life, and you're just recalling 1 or 2 moments of the entire dream because you didn't write it down. Write down the dream as soon as you wake up. And now that we got that gobbledygook of whatever, I'm trying to think of a clean way to say it. Now we got that whole mess finally sorted out, and we got about 30 minutes left, at least in this episode. Even though I'm probably just gonna, say, well, that's enough for this episode, but still keep recording, because I could stop and do the whole thing, but honestly, I'm just gonna keep recording. Anyways, now I can finally get in position. It's nighttime. Not a good time to be doing this, but anyways, so, alright, we're back. I'm back. I'm sitting down. I got my headphones on, and I got monsters outside. And anyways, we're going to continue on with our next mission, which was, if I remember correctly, actually, next mission should be to apparently take out these zombies that want to show up. Hello, zombies. Do you want to fight me? I will fight you with my sword. There we go. All right. So, actually, I realized one thing I want to do, and I should have done this earlier. Is that hang on. One thing I realized I wanted to do that I should have done earlier is write down where this cave is, because honestly, this is probably, since we're gonna go through the whole big super plan step process. One of the first things we're gonna want to do is know where this cave is, because this is probably gonna be our cave we're gonna keep coming back to. Are there monsters around me? I'm just trying to make enough cobblestone right now to go back up and write down where we are. And there's a skeleton. Does the skeleton see me? I think the skeleton may see me. He has saw me. He is shooting at me. And then so that means the fight will begin. Hang on. Would you stop? There you go. Okay. Fortunately, my hunger hasn't gone down yet, so I don't have to worry about that, at least at this time. So now I gotta hold on. Jeez, I'm trying to do something here. Stop. Well, there's actually, that's a potato. Screw it. I can catch pufferfish any day. All right. So now I need to eat. Okay. So getting back to where I was. See if this is enough to get us out of here. There are a couple of things. Oh, jeez. I can't even think straight. I got so many zombies attacking me. Okay. So let's see if we can get up there now. Moving on up. I cannot go up any further. There we go. A couple more. And I'll just keep moving up to hopefully we'll be far enough away from everybody for just like 5 minutes where I write down what... Okay, so hopefully... It sounded like a witcher, honestly. There's a spider riding a jockey. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that one. There's a birch tree. It's a tall birch tree. I've never seen one that tall before. Anyways, but while we're right here, I'm going to go ahead and go to current things, notes. Move my microphone a little bit closer. Did turn the gain up, I know. Could turn the gain up a little bit more. Do I really want to? Oh, hang on, let me go. I'm doing 80 things right now. I was kind of... Well, yeah, I mean... So... But... Well, no. If I just gotta actually talk. But anyways, so... We can remember what I'm trying to do right now. I gotta open up my current things, notes... Okay, it's video game, Minecraft notes. Okay. Alright, so... crap. Okay. Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to write this note of where we are right now. Also, kind of wait for night to pass too, because do not want to really... Don't really want to fight that. But, okay, so I'm going to try and maybe check my Minecraft. Wandering Miner. Okay. Open it up. Okay, so I'll just put TWM 2DM notes. TWM notes. Over here I'll put TWM notes. Mega cave entrance. And it's 38, 77, negative 1, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we know, and I'm also going to leave this pillar here. I'm going to go ahead and let this zombie just disappear. Man, there's still so many zombies down there. There's a witcher right there. Might not be the best idea to do this, but screw it. No. See if this witcher sees me or not. You see me, witcher? She just get rid of it. Screw it. There you go. Didn't really have to do that, but I did. Oh! I had a bed this whole time. I had a bed right here. Bed is right here. Oh my gosh. I had a bed right there the whole time. Whee! Alright, so... Also, oh, jeez. Another zombie. I can't think for 2 seconds. Ah! Oh, no, not the little one will do. Ah! I got guys shooting arrows at me. I got guys shooting arrows at me. I got zombies. Okay, so maybe if I hide over here... I need to get my health up a little bit before I try taking on anybody else. Ah, I got the most persistent. There's gotta be like some skeleton and mob spawners because I'm getting way too many for this to be just for that not to be the case. So, anyways, what I was trying to say before I got attacked by a million things is basically I found a use for the copper because well, the problem is with copper not being an ore, not a block. They really kind of introduced copper with the idea of like being used for decoration. However, the problem is that with copper being an ore and not a block means you need 9 copper ores to make 1 block, and you need so many blocks just to make or you can use a lot of blocks. You can use like 250. Can I please? This is not going away. Would you guys stop talking to me? I'm trying to talk to my audience. Whoa, okay, maybe I'll just leave. Whoa, I got 2 guys shooting at me. This is not going good at all. I'll just hide here and put up a couple. I'll just hide myself in. You guys don't see me. See, I'm here. I'm safe. I'm safe. Hopefully, I'm safe. All right. So if I can get 2 seconds to talk, while also letting my health get back up to a decent spot. Well, okay, he's like literally right outside the door. So, but what I was saying is, in an average build, if let's say I just make a house by 10 blocks wide by 20 blocks long, that's about usually average what my houses usually be, and they're also about 7 blocks high. For a build like that, you could easily use up 200-300 blocks. Now, if each ore block requires 9 ore to be able to make just one block, and you need like 300 plus of them, you're going to be making thousands upon thousands of ore. So long story short, at least in survival, copper is not a very viable option for building. But what can use it for, if I can avoid getting shot for 2 seconds, let me talk! And I please talk! Boy, this is why we need some iron like bad. Boy. Ah, jeez, go away! Go away, I'm trying to talk. Well, basically, well, you see how that, we'll just see if I can do this right here. You see how that top, oh, now what's going on? Jeez. Okay. Anyways, you see how that top bit of cobblestone is stick. Okay, I'm just gonna have to show you it. I'll just, if I have to make another cobblestone thing, I will. Maybe I should get out of here and kind of recollect myself. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to be doing this episode, but I can't stop getting attacked by monsters for 30 seconds to be able to explain anything. And that's not helping me, so. Okay, so I think it was like 30-something. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, I got plenty of pickaxes. Yay, okay, so. Yeah, it's finally daytime, although it doesn't really deter any monsters around here. Okay, so, actually, you know what? Now I think about it, why don't I go ahead and get rid of this door? How many sticks do we got? Probably got enough. Just had an idea. Instead of constantly making cobblestone all the time, why don't we make some ladders? Lots and lots of ladders. So that we can just climb back up and down rather than just jumping to our doom and damaging ourselves to practically death all the time. So, okay, so we'll make some ladders, get up here, and hopefully I can explain what I'm talking about without being attacked by 20 enemies for, all the time. Alright, come on. Let's get through this dirt. Okay, through one more. Okay, one more dirt, come on. Oh, well, hang on. This could be an opportunity, too. An opportunity may have presented itself in the event of trying to do this. Alright, so I just heard it. I heard it. Okay, I have 4 bones. We have an opportunity. We can now do it. We tried to do it last time, but we had no bones. Alright, so now. What? Is that? What's that carrying? Is that carrying? Wait, stop. 2 seconds, will you? Stop, Mr. Fox. Don't run away. I want to see what you're carrying. What are you carrying? He will not see us coming. Whoa! What do you got? You got meat? What's in your mouth? Stop running away on me! Yeah, looks like he's got some chicken. Jeez, all that just to figure out what he had. Sorry, a little bit of a distraction. Oh, okay, so we only got 14 minutes left in this episode, and we pretty much screwed everything up. But, well, like I said, what I was about to do before I saw the fox that would not let me see what was in his mouth, I heard a dog. I heard a wolf. There was a wolf nearby. We tried getting a wolf last time, but we had no bones for the wolf, so we could not get one. However, we have bones now, so a wolf is possible. If I could figure out where it was. Do I have... Okay, I got plenty of berries. Good. Because as I said before, I think I mentioned this, berries is one of the best crops you can get because it can just be planted pretty much anywhere, and it can instantly grow back like super fast. So, hello, Mr. Foxies. In fact, I got enough berries. Why don't I do this? Let's see if we can do this. You will slowly approach. No, hang on. I do not mean to mean you harm. I slowly approach you. Look, do you see the berries? Yes. Do not run away. Stop running away from me. I can't do this if you run away. I go too slowly. Yes, you see the berries. Come to the No, you're supposed to be attracted by the berries. Come to the berries. There's one. Okay, now if I can just get your friend fast enough. Fast enough. Come on. There we go. Yay, now this fox should follow us. This should be our fox. Our fox. This is our fox. Yes. He should follow us, in theory. Oh, by the way, that's how you make more animals. I realize we got way ahead of ourselves. But anyways, yeah, so if you find two animals of the same species, obviously, and you feed them, they will make a little baby. And we now have our own fox. I was kind of going for a wolf, but we can still get that. So, will this fox follow us? It's supposed to, until the sin or anything. Hello, little one. Little one, will you follow me? If I feed you, will you feed you all the way? Will you become big? How much dirt? Now will you follow me? Are you stuck? Follow me. Follow me. It's supposed to be mine. Okay, he went to sleep. Yeah, whatever. Well, actually, I never actually was able to do that before. Not with foxes. So, but anyways, we damage ourselves. Sorry. So, welcome to episode 3 of the Wandering Miner, where I have no idea what we're doing anymore. I thought the introduction was going to take way longer than that. So. But, as I said, I was trying to look for a wolf, and we instead found a fox and made a fox. And so, but going back to what I was saying earlier, if I can find it, and I might as well use my bed anyways, since I had no idea where the wolf went. I heard one, but I don't know where he went, so, unfortunately. But anyways, so, actually, maybe I should make one out here, too. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, so basically what I just made is a pillar. And these are very important landmarks that you always want to choose a material that's not what the current ground is. So this is grass, we want to make one out of stone. If it's sand, we obviously don't want to make a stone pillar because then if it's a sand, if we're in a desert area, we wouldn't want to make it our pillar out of sand because then it would blend in with the environment. You're not a wolf. Ugh. Okay. So if I can remember what our current objective was to begin with, what do you want? Okay, you know what you want. Thank you. You've given me more meat. Anyways. Our current objective was to get the food and go down. I don't know what that was. I'm not really going to worry about it. But anyways, our mission right now is to get iron. We currently have 3 raw iron, and we need more. We also need redstone. I'm trying to remember where they all spawn. And did I finish? Okay. Well, why don't we go ahead and finish explaining what I'm talking about? Let's finish one thing before we start 85 other things, right? That's the way I believe. That's the way all people should be. Finish what you start. So, anyways, this is our pillar. This is a little marker that we will use to be able to tell where our important things are. For in this case, it's where our mega cave is, where we'll probably be doing most of our mining. And as I said before, it's important that whatever you choose to make your pillar with The important thing is that you make sure that it's not the same material that's on the ground. So, like I said, this is grass. It's good to make it out of stone. Or if it's a desert, you should make it out of wood or something. Something that's just going to stand out. So you'll be able to say, yeah, yes, there's my pillar. Okay, so now that we've gotten all that done, let's go ahead and do some more searching of iron. And apparently fight. Fight, fight, fight! There's just fight, 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 fight. Well, the good news is we might be able to get up to a really good XP at this rate, but boy, this is really like a more advanced stage cave than we should be going into right now. Okay, that was just fall damage. I thought we were being attacked by something. So, yeah, I kind of noticed I'm in a cave. You don't have to tell me. So, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, ow, oof. Okay. Oh my gosh. I need to eat. Okay, I got creepers around. I got all this. But if I'm not mistaken, okay, I'm getting a little excited. I know that we might have just. Well, that's gold, not iron. I mean, we do need gold later on, but so I think. Oh my gosh! We found ourselves. I don't know if this is an official lush cave, but it might be. These are the glowberries, at least. Oh no, we ran out of the area. Now we're in the lower deep slate portion, which is not where we want to be. But I do think I see some iron. Yes, I do. And well, we might get some deep slate ore veins, which basically are like regular iron, but they're supposed to go like a lot more, so you get a whole bunch of iron instead of just like one or two. But either way, we need to get about 40 iron to make armor. We really need an armor for this area. That would be really helpful. So, all right. So that's our mission. Oh, we got some clay here. Okay, so why I'm getting so excited about? Okay, this is definitely a possibility. Why am I getting excited about clay and about lush caves? Why am I getting so excited about this, you might ask? Because if we can get up to the right spot, maybe break on through to the other side, so to speak. If this is what I think it is, if this is a it might be. This might be what I think it is. And if I can eventually explain what I'm talking about, right now, in the 1.17 update, and later on in the 1.8 update officially, they introduced what is called axolotls. And they're basically these little salamander creature thingies in real life, but in the game they're a lot bigger than they are in real life. But anyways, they only exist in lush caves and in lush caves that have clay around them. And this is a lush cave, and it may have clay. That's what I'm trying to find out. Okay. Going in. I'm gonna see. Okay. No, I'm getting a little bit on the distracted side, but I just want to see if this is what I think it is. Okay, no. No, it's not. It's not looking like it. We're not seeing it. Darn it. Thought I saw clay, but well, basically, there would be these lush caves like this, and then there would be clay, and that's where we would find this clay. Hang on, let me get rid of something I don't need. I can get more leather. Oh, that reminds me. This sounds really loud still. Okay, audio. You know what? I'm gonna try something. We're gonna go ahead and try making that 50. And main 75. Sound 75. Okay. Alright. I think everything else is okay. The reason I'm changing that right now is because I remember that the last time I edited this... Did I say edited this? Anyways. Yeah, this is clay. Okay, hold on. We have a possibility now. There's a possibility among us that we may find axolotls already, and we may not. This might just be a wild goose's chase. Jeez. I don't know. Oop. No, I don't need to see myself. I don't need to see a zombie. Snow! Throw the snow! No, this isn't snow, this is clay. Throw the clay! Throw the clay instead! I don't care! Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. If I can pick up this, I'm gonna go ahead and just go a little bit more. See if maybe we get some water. Well, if one of the villagers needs clay, we know where to find it, but... Okay, I'm gonna waste all my time trying to find that. But anyways, so we only got 2 minutes left in this episode, at least in this episode. Anyways, so see what I can do here. We'll go back with our regular mission of actually getting iron. That's what we're here for. We're not here to go on Wild Goose's Chase of hopefully finding an axolotl. We're not going to find one, but so we'll go back to our mission: finding iron. Lots and lots of iron we need. We now have 19 iron. Good. We need like 40 to be able to do what we want to do. Oh, there's some more iron there. And I have 54. So what we could do is make ourselves a little bridge. Yes, this bridge. Am I going to do this every time I talk about making something? Yes, bridge. We'll just to get us across here real quick. One more. Come on, keep making it. We're not done yet. Oh, also, kind of important thing, you got to make sure you want to crouch. If you're standing on a block like this, it's an important thing to make sure you're crouched so you don't walk over the ledge and fall off and die. It's not really too much worrisome now, but when we're in the Nether, that's going to be a real important thing to remember. So, either way, so. Well, what we're trying to do right now is collect iron, and that's still what we're doing. Hopefully the next episode will sound a little bit better than this, but I can't guarantee because that's literally 1 hour from now. But hopefully the next time I make an official recording session, I'll just have a plan of what I'm going to be doing. We'll just be able to go and say, this is our objective, this is what we're doing, and we'll be ready to take on 15 enemies that, holy crap, run, just run, just run. Run. Ah, oh, no. Run away! Run! I got too much stuff attacking me. Okay, I got rid of him. Okay, go away. Feel the power of my stone sword. Oh my gosh, this is never ending. Corner tactics. Okay, so a lot of you probably don't have any clue what I'm talking about with corner tactics, and if you want to learn, then find out in the next episode. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining me for this episode of whatever this was, where I basically described how I described our battle plan. Okay, so let me try. So thank you guys for joining me for this episode where we described our battle plan, we described the dream portion, and we searched for iron and got a little lost looking for other things. And hope you enjoyed it somehow. And I know this is kind of just a real gabblegook is the only word that keeps coming to mind. There's another word, but it would be a swear word. I don't want to use that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. See you then.